Good day everyone. Today we will talk about kind of envelope of gases surrounding the solid planet, the hydrosphere and biosphere. The composition of the atmosphere consists largely of two elements, oxygen and nitrogen. This results in the greenhouse effect that keeps the planet warm enough to sustain life, and that is Earth atmosphere. So today we will tackle about the Earth's atmosphere and also the four layers of the atmosphere. Those are stratosphere, troposphere, mesosphere, and stratosphere, mesosphere, troposphere, and mesosphere. That's the four layer of atmosphere. Good day everyone. For today, we'll tackle about the atmosphere. So, the atmosphere. 1. Layer of the atmosphere. 2. Air pressure. 3. Transfer of energy. 4. Earth atmosphere energy balance. 5. Hydrologic cycle. The gases that make the atmosphere. The nitrogen content 78.084%, oxygen 20.947%, argon 0.934%, and so on. Layer of the atmosphere. 1. Troposphere. Lowest layer. This is where we live. 8.12 miles in height. Weather occurs. Temp decrease with height. Troposphere. The troposphere begins at the Earth's surface and extends up to 4 to 12 miles or 6 to 20 kilometers high. This is where we live. As the gases in this layer decrease with height, the air becomes thinner. Therefore, the temperature in the troposphere also decreases with height. As you climb higher, the temp drops about 62 Fahrenheit or 70 degrees Celsius to negative 60 Fahrenheit. Almost all weather occurs in the region. The height of the troposphere varies from the equator to the pole. At the equator, it is around 11 to 12 miles or 18 to 20 kilometers height at 50 degrees to 51.5 mile. At the pole, just under 4 miles high. The transition boundary between the troposphere and the layer above is called the tropopause. Both the tropopause and the troposphere are known as the lower atmosphere. Next, stratosphere. Second lowest layer. Temp increase with height. Ozone 3 layer absorb most of the damaging ultraviolet sunlight or UVB. Stratosphere extends from the troposphere up to 31 miles above the Earth's surface. This layer holds as 19% of the atmosphere gases, but very little water vapor. The region of the atmosphere and the mesosphere, along with the stratopause and mesopause, are called the middle atmosphere by scientists. the transition boundary which separates the stratosphere from the mesosphere is called stratopause. Mesosphere from -30 to 53 miles up. Temp decreases, majority of meteors burn up. Mesosphere. The mesosphere extends from the stratopause to about 53 miles or 85 km above the Earth. The gases, including the oxygen molecules, continue to become thinner with height, as such as effect of the warming by ultraviolet radiation also become less, leading to a decrease in temp with height. Next, thermosphere. Thermosphere. The thermosphere extends from the mesopause to 430 miles or 690 kilometers above the Earth. This layer is known as the upper atmosphere. The gases of the thermosphere are increasingly thinner than in the mesosphere, as such as only the higher energy ultraviolet and X-ray radiation from the sun is such as only the higher energy ultraviolet and X-ray radiation from the sun is absorbed, but because of the absorption, the temperature increase with height and can reach as high as 3060 Fahrenheit. However, despite the height of temperature, this layer of the all atmosphere would still very cold to our skin because of the extremely thin air. The total amount of energy from the very few molecules in this layer is not sufficient enough to heat our skin.